Today we will see the chapter number 3, which is polynomials. In that, first topic is types of polynomials. Okay. Now I have written in the flow chart. You can see I have written two examples of each. So if you look at the first bracket, I have written 2x, comma 5. So if we have only single term, then that polynomial is called as a monomial because we have only one term, 2x only, and this is the second example, which is 5, which is constant term. In the second, you can see I have written x square plus x. So you can see I have two terms, which is x square and x. So that term is called as a binomial. That means two terms means binomials. Similarly, for that example also, m square minus 3m, we have two terms only. So we can say that is a binomial. Okay, this is a type of polynomial. Now you can see the third example, the third bracket, 1 by 2 y square minus 2y plus 5. That means three terms we have here. So three terms, that means trinomials. Similarly, here also we have example x square plus x plus 3. That means three terms, 1, 2 and 3. Three terms means trinomial. So these are the types of polynomial, and that polynomial is denoted by p of x. Now that why we are using p of x if our polynomial is x square plus x. That means if our polynomial is x square plus x, which is binomial, then we will denote that polynomial by p of x, and that value of x will be whatever variable we will use in that example. That depends on that. So we can take another example, p of y. So suppose we are using variable y square plus y plus 3. On that time, if we are using the variable y, then it is denoted by p of y. Similarly, we can also write q of m. That means in the polynomial we are using variable m. So m square plus m plus 9 r of y, small letter r. So that means in the polynomial we are using the letter y cube plus y square plus 3y plus 4, like that. So these are the notation for polynomial. We can denote by any letter, p of x, p of y, depends upon which variable we are using inside that polynomial. So we can denote that by using that variable, and this is denoted by p of x, p of y, q of m, r of y. Suppose this is our next topic, degree of a polynomial in one variable. Okay, so suppose we have example x square plus x plus 3. Okay, suppose this is a polynomial. Now what is the degree of that polynomial? Degree of a polynomial means the highest power of the variable. Here we have x variable, and the highest power of that variable is 2. Whatever will be the highest power, that will be the degree of polynomial. Suppose we have example x raised to 7 plus x square plus x plus 9. Suppose this is another polynomial. So if we carefully look at the variables, here we have x as a variable. Now whatever will be the highest power, that will be the degree of that polynomial. Here we have 7, so that will be the degree of that polynomial. Now we will see the degree of polynomial in more than one variable. That means the polynomial having more than one variable. So if you carefully look at that example, 3m cube n raised to 6 plus 4m square n cube. Here we have two different variables, m, n, here also m and n. So what will be the degree of that kind of polynomials? On that time, we have to calculate their highest degree. That means whatever will be the terms. Okay, this is the first term, this is another term. So if you carefully look at the first term, here we have m cube, and the power of that m cube is 3. And the power of that n cube is 6. That means 6 plus 3 will be 9. That means at the first term we are getting power as a 9. And for the second term, 4m square n cube, the degree of the power of m is 2 plus power of n is 3. So 2 plus 3 will be 5. Which one is higher? That 9 is higher. So this is the highest power of that second term. That 9 is the highest power of first term. So that means the degree of that kind of polynomial will be degree of this polynomial will be 9, because 9 is higher as compared to the 5. So this is how we have to calculate the degree of polynomial having more than one variable. That means the variables, here we have two variables m and n. So on that time we have to calculate their power, and whatever will be the highest, that will be the degree of that polynomial. So our next topic is types of polynomials in one variable based on degree. Okay, in the previous topic we have seen what is degree. Now on the base of degree we can differ that polynomials. So here I have drawn the flow chart. We will see one by one. Here I have written 3x minus 1 and 7y. So if you carefully look at that example, the degree, that means highest power of variable. In the first example, if you see 3x minus 1, so variable is x and the highest power of that variable x is 1. So that means degree we will get as a 1. So if we are getting degree as a 1 of polynomial, on that time that polynomial is called as a linear polynomial. Okay? Based on the degree, if the degree of the polynomial is 1, then it is called as a linear polynomial. Secondly, you can see here I have written 2y square plus y plus 1, and second example is minus 3x square. Now if you want to find the degree of that polynomial, we can see the degree means highest power of that variable. So here we have variable y and the power is 2. Similarly, in another example, if we have variable x and the power is 2, that means the highest power of the variable is 2. On that time, if the degree is 2, on that time that kind of polynomials are called quadratic polynomial. Okay, because degree is 2, that is why it is called as a quadratic polynomial. Similarly, if you look at the third type, x cube plus x square plus 2x plus root 3, this is the first polynomial, and here m minus m cube, this is another polynomial, another example. So if you carefully look at the degree of the two polynomials, at the first polynomial, degree means highest power of the variable. Variable we have x and the highest power is 3. Similarly, at the another example, we have variable as m and the highest power will be 3. So here we got the degree of both the polynomial as a 3. So if you have the polynomial having degree 3, on that time that polynomial is called as a cubic polynomial, because the degree is 3, that is why it is called as a cubic polynomial. Now we have some standard form of the polynomials like linear, quadratic and cubic. They have some standard form, and the standard form of linear polynomial is ax plus b, where a and b are coefficient. Okay, where a and b, these are coefficient of that polynomial. And we have standard form of quadratic polynomial, that means first power should be 2, that means ax square plus bx plus c. Here a, b and c are coefficient. Now similarly we have the standard form of cubic polynomials, that means power of first variable will be 3, second will be 2, third will be 1, and constant term have degree as a power as a 0. So that here a, b, c and d are coefficient. Coefficient means any number. Okay, now that is what about the standard form of that linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. So if you have the polynomial of this type, okay, that means a n x raised to n plus a n minus 1 x raised to n minus 1 plus and so on, a2 x square plus a1 x plus a0. Okay, that means this is general form, standard form of that polynomial. So this is a polynomial in x. Okay, this is a polynomial in x having degree n. Okay, this polynomial have degree n because degree means the highest power of the variable. So here we have variable x and the highest power is n. Okay, so this is a polynomial in x having degree n, where an, that means this term an minus 1, a2 and a1 and a0, these are coefficient. Okay, we are seeing the standard form, that means that an minus 1 and so on, a1, a0, these are coefficient, and that an should not be equal to 0, because if the an value of an will be 0, then that first term will become 0. Multiplication of 0 with any number will be 0 and the degree will reduce. Now you will see standard form, index form and coefficient form of any polynomial. Suppose we have example 1 px. Px is any polynomial which is x minus 3x square plus 5 plus x raised to 4. Okay. Now we will see what is the standard form of that polynomial px. Okay. Now standard form means that variables should be arranged in the descending order of their power. Okay. That means if you carefully look at that polynomial, the highest power is 4 and which is at last. So that means while writing in the standard form, that x raised to 4 will come first. After that, do we have cube term? That means variable with power 3. No, we don't have, so that we will not mention over here. Now after that we have square term. That means variable with power 2, that means index as a 2, so that we will write after that 3x square. Now variable with power 1, that means x. If you don't have anything over there, that means power is 1, so that will come after that plus x. Now after at the last, that constant term will come. Constant, here we have 5, so x raised to 4 minus 3x square plus x plus 5. This is the standard form of that polynomial. Okay. Now we will see the index form. That means while writing in index form, each and every variable term should be there. That means here if you see that example, now we will see this one. Okay. X raised to 4. Now we don't have any term having power as a 3, so that we will mention over here. And while writing that term, x raised to 4 will come first. Now while writing that term, it should be with 0 x cube. Okay, that means the term with that variable with power as a 3. Now we have mentioned that term. Okay, and now all the term, that means term with the square, term with the variable power as a 3, 2 power as a 2, that means 3x square will come plus x plus 5. That means if the highest power, that means degree is 4, that means there should be 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That is one thing to write one trick to write the index form will be, if whatever will be the highest, whatever will be the degree, the term should be one more. Okay. That means here we have x raised to 4. That means we should have 5 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is how we have to write the index form. We have added that 3x cube over there while writing in the index form. Okay. Now we will see the coefficient form of that. Now coefficient, you already know what is coefficient. Coefficient means whatever will be there with the variable. So here at the x raised to 4 we don't have anything, that means we have 1. Here with the cube term we have 0, that is what we have written. Now here with the square term we have minus 3. With the x nothing will be there, so that means there is 1, and at last constant term which is 5. So the coefficient form will be 1, 0, minus 3, 1 and 5. That will be the coefficient form of that polynomial px. So this is the second example. We have polynomial pm which is 3m raised to 5 minus 7m plus 5m cube plus 2. Now we have to write that same polynomial in the standard form. Okay. Now we know while writing in the standard form that variable should be in the descending order of their power. Okay. So here that m raised to 5 will come first, 3m raised to 5. Now after 5, power as a 5, power with 4, that means that term will come, but we don't have any term, we don't have any variable with power 4, so we will go for the power as a 3. So here we have 5m cube as a power 3, so that we will write 5m cube. After that term with power 2 will come, but we don't have any term having power 2, so that After we will go for next, that means term with power 1. So here we have 7m minus 7m. After that constant term will come. Okay. So in the standard form, now after that 7m, whatever will be the coefficient, that we will write. Coefficient we have as a 2. So now we will write that in the index form. Okay. So while writing in the index form, that whatever will be the missing term, that means here suppose we have here 3m raised to 5, that means we don't have any variable with degree as a 4, so that missing term we will write over here in the index form. So 3m raised to 5, after that term with the degree 4 will come, so that will be 0 m raised to 4 plus, so term after that term with the degree 3 will come, which is 5m cube plus term with degree 2 we don't have here, so that we have to introduce over there, 0m square minus 7m will there, 7m will become plus 2. Okay, so 3m raised to 5 plus 0m raised to 4 plus 5m cube plus 0m square minus 7m plus 2, that will be the index form of our given polynomial. Now we have to write the coefficient form. Coefficient form is very easy. Whatever will be the coefficient of variable, that we have to write. So here we have 3, 0, 5, 0, minus 7 and 2. So this is the coefficient form of that your polynomial. So we have example number 3, which is write polynomial x cube plus 3x minus 5 in the coefficient form. So while writing that term in the coefficient form, first we have to check whether all terms are present or not. So here term with that variable with the square term we don't have. So first of all we need to write that missing term. So x cube plus 3x minus 5. This is our polynomial. Here we have to write the missing form. That means missing term. That means variable with the square term, that we have to write. So x cube, after that variable with square, that means variable with power 2 will come. That means 0x square. After that 3x minus 5. Okay. So that is also called as index form. Okay. So always remember, while writing in a coefficient form, we always have to write that our polynomial in the index form. So this is also index form. Okay. Now the coefficient will write. Coefficient form will be equal to whatever will be the coefficient of variable, that we have to write. So the coefficient of cube is 1. Here we have 0, 3 and minus 5. So this is a coefficient form of our given polynomial. So this is a fourth example. 2 minus 1 0 5 6. This is the index coefficient form of the polynomial, and we have to represent in the index form. Okay. So while writing the coefficient into the index form, our coefficient form is 2 minus 1 0 5 and 6. Okay. Now we have to write that coefficient form into the index form. Okay. Index form is equal to, now we have to count the terms 1 2 3 4 5. 5 coefficient we have, that means the degree, that means degree of the polynomial whatever we will get here over here, the degree will be 4. Okay, as because the last term is always coefficient, okay, constant term. So that is why if you have 1 2 3 4 5 coefficient, that means the degree of the polynomial will be 4. That means we have only 4 terms. So first term will have degree as a 4 and the coefficient is 2 minus sign. Second term will have degree as a 3 and coefficient is minus 1. So no need to write anything because one either we are writing or not, that is one in sense. Now after that third term, that means having degree 2. After that variable having degree 1, that means x having degree 1 and the coefficient is 5, plus last term will be constant term, any number. Okay, so 2x raised to 4 minus x cube plus 0x square plus 5x plus 6, that will be the index form of our given coefficient form. Okay, this is how we have to write the coefficient form into the index form. So practice set 3.1 will be your homework, and questions I will send in your group. Okay, thank you.